everyone, it's Kimberly Shipley. And today we're going to be working on this is prepping for painting. So I'm just going to show y'all kind of what I do to prep before I paint. Because, I mean, a lot of people think, can you just like paint on the wall? No, it's not going to look right. As you see in my bathroom on my prior video, I'm trying to get as close to perfection as I can in my old mobile home here to any cracks, nail holes, or anything I'm trying to fix it before I paint it. Because to me, if you're just swiping paint, it's just going to be a mess. I want it done right if I'm going to do it. I'm changing light fixtures, different things as well after it's painted, that is. I want to paint first. Then if I need to touch up around the light fixture, it'd be easier. So that's also another step I'm doing to trying to get perfection. Like my mobile home did not come out with when it come out, it didn't have the floor trim around the floor and the there at the floor didn't have floor trimming there. So I'm adding that as extra myself. I've done the bathroom, um, and I tell you, those boards for the floor trim is not cheap. I think I was paying around roughly 14 a board. They're thicker, longer, thicker in width, about roughly yay tall, about a little bit taller than this can. And so they're about 14 a board, and I think they come in 5 or 6 feet. So, like this one wall will take probably 2 boards to get it completed. So, and then you have to kind of spackle and then sand it over the board where you have to connect 2 boards together, if that makes sense. So, anyway, so there's a lot of work to do to get a home back in perfection. And I'm doing the sealants in here on painting and stuff like that. So this part, the painting will be on upcoming videos. But first, this is prep to paint, what this video is about. And what I want to show y'all, personally I use, and I can fix a hole in the wall, and things like that if it's a reasonable amount. I can do some work myself. If it's a real big and it requires big pieces of drywall, I do get Jack, and that's my handyman, to help me out. So anyway, what we're doing now, I'll take the lid off. I got spackle. As you can see, it's a fast drying spackle. This is what it looks like inside, which it's great. See, it's the inside of this spackle is kind of harder, as you can see. And some spackle comes in softer, but where this is harder, it don't take near as long to dry. So I'm just going to show y'all me put the spackle on. I've got one small hole right here to fix, and I'll show y'all that in just a minute, but it's right there is where it's at. And I'll get the camera a little closer when I fix it. And then I've got to go in and I'll do sanding and stuff. I've got to sand it real quick, which I won't take but a second, so I'm going to do that off camera. And just kind of show y'all today what it's like to prep. I'm going to put stuff down on my floor. So my floor, it's carpet, so it don't get messed up. Because right now I don't really have the money to replace the floor. Because I priced it by putting, right now I've got carpet. I don't like it, but we can't always get everything we want it when we want it. But I priced just to buy the laminate. It's going to be around at least $800, maybe $900 for all the laminate and stuff you got to go with it and everything. And which Jack can put it in. He's also knows what to do with laminate. But anyway, that's what we're going to start with though first. We're going to prep today, get ready for painting. And I'm going to do sections here at a time in the living room till we get it all completed. Because this living room is going to be a big job, y'all. So this is going to be a lot of videos to make during the process of getting the room done. And I'm going to get a picture of before. Well, I've got already a picture of before what it looks like. Then at the very end, we'll do the before and after and show y'all what it will look like later. Once it's done later, that'll be in future videos. So if you're not a subscriber yet, go ahead and subscribe. That way you can see those future videos and see what this living room is going to be like. And right now, real quick, I'm going to show you a picture of what a backed up picture of what this living room looks like now. And then we'll start to fix the hole. All right, everybody. You see the hole right here I'm working on? This is what we're working on today. This is the biggest hole I found in this wall other than little nail holes. So, whoops, that didn't work out. Okay, I have to get it with my finger. See, I've got a little spackle here. So what I want to do is just kind of fill it, push it in with my hand, trying to catch any loose. And this is kind of how I do spackle right here. Which I'm pressuring it in to get the hole filled. And again, I'll go over this off camera with but then I scrape it and try to get it so even. And it's going to come out some. Hang on. I try to get it scraped. And sometimes I have to go over this several times to get it exactly the way I want it. But usually I use my finger to kind of feel it. Okay, it looks like first time's going to do good. Okay, it's covered the hole. So far, so good. So I'm going to scrape it a little to try to get it as even as possible. And that's just means it's going to be less sanded later when it dries. All right. Looks like I got enough filled in. A little bit right there, I feel. So I need to put a little bit more. It's going to be right there. Okay. So that's going to a little bit off. Let's see what it does right there. Seems like the scraping does better this way. Which little drops I'm dropping on the floor. I've got something to catch it at the bottom. So still a little bit I can feel on my fingers, so I still want to fill in some more. And sometimes you got to add this in several times to get it right. Or at least I do. So, and it's just a very little dab right there. But when I go to paint the wall, it's not going to be even if I leave it. I try to clean this off as I go. That way I save on putty. Because putty, I tell you, it's not cheap when you go to buy it. And again, this will have to be sanded, so, which I got electric sander, so if you're familiar with electric sander, okay, it feels even now everywhere. Other than just a little rough spot right there, which sander will take care of. One little small spot won't take just a little filler right there. Push it down my hand a little. And now I'm going to lightly go over it. That way I get it away from this crease. So the crease won't be overfilled because that'll be hard to sand. So that's the reason I'm going down that crease. All right. Now I'm going to slowly, I don't do this very hard. I do it lightly, going over that way. Okay, don't want it real thick right there. So a little bit more pressure. All right. It feels very smooth. Little rough right there, but again, the sander will take care of it right there. All right, it's great, guys. All right, this is what I mean by filling it in. I'm gonna let that dry for just a short. Then I'll come back with my electric sander and I'll sand it real quick. It's a real quick job to sand it. It'll take and it's done. So I won't get that on camera. But this is just a part. And there's a few nail holes over here I'm going to fill in as well. So this is just a part of prepping before you paint. And so now again, I'm going to change out light fixtures after I do the painting and stuff. But yeah, I've got to lay down I've got some plastic. I'm going to lay it down before I start painting. And I'll show you all that too, of getting that laid out. And that's what we're doing today, just prepping and getting everything filled in. And then I've got to go through, there's a couple of nails I would like see if my Jack could get them out for me. And I got to fill those in. But I think the ceiling's ready, as you can see up there. So I may start with that first. And if I get to do that today, I may actually put that on this video. At least some of it. I'll tell you, painting the ceiling, y'all, get you tired very fast. So anyway, let's get the carpet ready to prep it too. That way when I can start painting there. Hey everyone, sorry I couldn't finish the video that I was working on. So I'm just going to put up what I got finished today. Since I do try to create daily content, I was trying to clean the walls up today, and I've got a bit of a family emergency, so I kind of do real life content. So this is part of my life. So I got to go to the hospital, a family member, and that's all I want to say about it. I haven't got their permission to say anything, so I don't want to say nothing else. But anyway, since it's a kind of a family emergency, I need to go to the hospital. And no, it's not about me. I'm just visiting a family member. And so anyway, since I couldn't finish, I wanted to let y'all know the reason why I went ahead and uploaded this video up early. And I got what I could today. Again, I fixed the hole in the wall, as you've seen in the video, and got it took care of. So now I'm pretty much ready for painting, and that will probably be the next video within the next few days. We'll start painting in our living room and stuff. So anyway, thank you for joining me, and I appreciate it. Sorry I had to cut this video short, but again, I need to run to the hospital with a family emergency and go check on a family member. So just wanted to kind of let y'all know here at the end why I had to cut the video a little bit shorter. I was going to show y'all a few more things about prepping before painting, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed what little bit I did get to show y'all about, prepping again the living room before we done the cleaning. Now I've done a little bit of the wall work on this one wall that's needed. And guys, next week I'm planning on taking y'all with me to go pick up my new front door. That is in the making of next week. So I've already actually got the money for it, and asked Jack would he, since Jack's got a truck, Jack's going to go with me to get it. And so anyway, I wanted to let y'all know that that's also upcoming. I'm so excited about that too, y'all. I'm getting ready to put the new front door on there, and extremely excited about that. And so, sorry I'm on a side road and a truck had 2 wagons attached to it. So anyway, so yeah, I'm very, very excited about getting the new door. And so that is, I'm planning on doing that next week. And where I go to get it at too, it's like a 2-hour drive one way. So it's about a 4-hour drive. It's in the state of Kentucky, but it's about a 4-hour drive. And when I go get the door, I want to do a video about that to take y'all along with me. And if any of y'all are watching, live in a mobile home currently and need parts for it, you can contact this location, by the way. And again, when I do that video of going and getting the door, I want to share their information with y'all as well. And they can ship it. I don't know they're charging, but I do know they can have it shipped to your home. So you could call them and order. And I find all my mobile home parts there at the store. So anyway, thank you for watching. I just wanted to go ahead and close out the video, let y'all know what's going on, and I'll see you on tomorrow's video. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night.